any institution which is generating more than 50 kgs of waste, you have to find your own method, do whatever. Ramki, government, nobody will come. I'm not asking what will the government do. Government is just there to facilitate certain things and even stop you from doing something right. So the point is, you segregate your waste, create your compost, create communities yourself. Paper plastic goes into the recycling stream automatically. You don't need anybody to take it from there. What is the problem? And why somebody said 2027, tomorrow, Madam Seema ma'am, kal ho sakta hai zero waste. If everybody decides, segregation, composting and recycling, that's it. It's a very simple thing. Idea is, they say what gets measured gets done. Should have an idea of what is the problem that we're trying to handle. It can be 2027, 2035, 2047 when India is supposed to become a Viksit Bharat and a developed country. Okay, so what is the waste Hyderabad generates?
8,000 tons.
8,000 tons. Is it the correct answer?
Yes. I don't know whether it is monthly or annually. But 8,000.
Yeah, but I'll still give you a bag because see, another thing is all good answers deserve a bag.
That has to be put, right? How many of you know? Is it yearly, daily, or?
A good question. Okay. How many fail yearly? How many feel yearly 8,000 tons?
No.
Okay, how many feel monthly? Monthly 8,000 tons. Satya sir will be very happy to hear with 8,000 tons per month. As Seema ma'am said,
Daily
8,000 tons.
Yeah.
No sir, we are not supposed to be happy about it. The point is, every day means what? Okay, let me give you, what's the name? Srikant, the bag for you. This is a new initiative being taken up by the government of India, another term called LIFE, and this is supposed to be sustainable. And just to add value to it, sustainable, we've been using the word little loosely. We have about 17 sustainable development goals. Everybody's going to work for it now. There's no other choice. 2030 is the timeline. So 2030, all sustainable development goals. So 8,000 tons means what?
Resources. Lot of resources there.
No, ma'am, contrary to what people think, I don't think waste is a resource. Waste is typically in Indian conditions. When do you throw something out? Tell me honestly. Like you don't need completely. And traditionally, we're a very good nation. Community, we use things again and again till it is not used anywhere. There's no long. People keep saying wealth from waste or waste from wealth, whatever. But to me, there's no wealth from waste. It doesn't create. We don't think this country belongs to us. We don't think. Otherwise, we'll be like Suresh Gupta ka relevant officer. If you think the country belongs to you, please clap for Suresh Gupta once. If you think the country belongs to you, we'll be like Suresh Gupta. So this country sense of belonging is not there. So aside whatever you're talking in terms of quantity, quality of waste, the spirit that this country belongs, Har Ghar Tiranga, how will you bring it in? Does the Prime Minister have to tell you from the ramparts of Red Fort to say clean up your home?
No.
And also, why do you clean up your home is because it's yours, as you said rightly. You know about your home, you clean your home, but outside? But who will bring in that spirit? That outside also is yours, your neighborhood is also yours. Who will? Vishwa? Okay, my point is that ownership of the country has not happened for whatever reasons. We don't own this country. The lack of governance and leadership, that's a fundamental thing. Not to take away anything from you who are organizing these kind of workshops, but the central idea is you have to instill the sense of ownership, make this country, you feel proud about this country is mine, then only change will happen. Okay, very quickly what I'll do is, because their aspiration is about zero waste, Aapka naam Ram. These are two people from the housekeeping. This is Mangala and Ram. Clap for them, jaldi se. Mangala is the guy who actually collects the waste from this building, Pura, and Ram is a supervisor, housekeeping supervisor.
So I'm taking care of housekeeping over here. So I'm a housekeeping manager and I take care of all the cleanliness and all the things.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम मंगल है। तो पूरे होटल का पब्लिक एरिया का सब क्लीनिंग करता रहता है, हाउसकीपिंग भी।
Mangala is from Orissa. Ram is from Bihar, Darbhanga, where we also were there for a long time ago. See, but why do you require Mangala and Ram from Darbhanga to come and clean your city? You see, but the point is again, search of employment, education, healthcare, people are migrating. Hyderabad is offering some opportunity, but also these kind of opportunity. But the point is, he's handling our waste, whatever you're dumping. Ethical? Then the point is zero waste, as you said, highlighting. Can we get to a situation wherein you can be zero waste? Then maybe you won't want or need people like Mangala to come in and put their hands into your mixed waste. And how many of you here segregate your waste every day? Raise your hands. And about 20%. Ramki also doesn't. Sir, Ishwar says yes. If we don't segregate our waste every day at home, we have no right to be talking about Swachh. No right, absolutely. A lot of times we go to workshop, I say at least an outcome. All these are very nice exercise and all, but when you walk out of this room, at least go back, segregate your waste. Why should you segregate your waste? Any good answers? There are about 3 more bags I have.
Disposal.
Easy recycling.
You know the importance of materials.
Yeah.
Easy recycling.
Easy recycling, yeah. Okay.
You know the items what you are using.
You know the items what you are
What you
using.
are using.
For comfortable disposal.
For?
Comfortable disposal.
Okay, okay.
Proper utilization of resources.
For utilization of resources. Again, there is no resource there again. That's
So
what I
when
told
you
you.
recycle, you come to know how
No,
to
why segregating acid?
yeah, when you segregate, you come to know how much
So
you are
that-
generating. So you can improve your own consumption.
Correct. How much you're generating, you know. See, but
And less waste goes to the landfills, if you really. Because the landfills are.
have you seen a landfill here, ma'am?
Pardon?
Have you ever seen the landfill here?
No, I'm not being physically, but.
You should go there. Vishwa, next meeting, sorry, Seema ma'am, wherever you are. Next meeting, lot of meetings, hours for hours used to happen in dump yards. That's a place with Ramki being there. You should go, then you will handle it and you will finish the workshop very fast. You'll get all the ideas very fast and then you'll. Sorry.
Only when you segregate, you are enabling proper upcycling, reusing, or recycling. That's the first step.
The main reason why I think you should segregate is when you mix your waste, this is at least slightly better off. In Hyderabad, we've been working with something called a Swachh autos. आपका जो auto वाला आके आपसे लेता है ना कचरा. So when you mix your waste, it's gone. First, the environmental point of view, nothing can be done. The main reason why you should segregate is a fellow human being putting his hands into the mixed waste and segregating should not be done. Will you allow your children, parents, brothers, sisters to do it? Then why are you? Only about 10-15 people raised their hands when they said, do you segregate? Why are we not segregating? It's a law, it's a policy, as Ishwar Garu said. Point is, you want somebody to come and fine you that you're not segregating. So the point.
We segregate at home, but the man who collects my waste is not segregating.
This is a question. This is a I normally hear everywhere. But let me tell you, when a person is putting his hands into your mix and segregating, why will he mix it up? First of all, he not mix it up. Second, hold on. Second is, where is the economic value? He will keep it that way, which has no, your thin plastic carry bag which you use has no economic value. If you pick up 1,000, he'll get up maybe about 2 rupees. He will not separate, he will mix it up. Point is, first, don't use those kind of plastics. Second is, segregate. Alright. So, our job is segregate. Seema ma'am, हमारा काम segregate करना है. वो मिलाता है, नहीं मिलाता है, उसके बारे में नहीं बात करते हैं. ठीक है, but quickly what we'll do in another 5 minutes. I think Ishwar Garu mentioned, we have to segregate into 3 components. That's a law now. There's no choice about it. But why are we not doing it? We break the law. I said, you don't wear helmet, you will fine. So one of our commissioners, GHNC commissioner, Janardhan Reddy sir, used to say, Singapore. All of you heard Singapore? He used to call Singapore, it's a fine city. Fine from not a fine city in the sense of being beautiful or fine city, they fine, they put you penalty for everything. But the point is, how long will it sustain? Today I'm watching you, Srimani ma'am, and you're doing something, so I put a fine. Tomorrow, if I'm not watching, the sustainability comes from an intrinsic kind of thing to say, I need to do this for my country, for my neighborhood, for my home, then I will do it. So quickly, who are the volunteers? Please come here. Now what they've done is, they've collected all this waste and put into plastic bags like this, okay? Plastic bag like this. So would you need to put it into this plastic? Good. So what should you do? Solution. We all ask, what should we do?
Recycle that well.
Recycle?
Recycle that I'm not.
Come here. Like in the class, whoever makes a lot of noise, should you make? Monitor. Come. What's your name? Larry. Okay, what are you saying?
So we were discussing the same thing. I mean, they are using the plastic bags to collect the waste. So
What should I use? Question is, what should we do?
we should be able to collect, like do it in a form.
How? No,
At least like some basic 50 microns kani. ఏదైతే థిక్నెస్ ఉందో అది ఎల్స్ ఐఎమ్ కంప్లీట్లీ అగైన్స్ట్ ఇట్ బీ ఇట్ లైక్ హౌ మెనీ మైక్రాన్స్ ఐఎమ్ అగైన్స్ట్ యూజింగ్ ద ప్లాస్టిక్ బ్యాగ్స్
How do you measure microns? Very. How do you measure microns?
thickness
How do you measure like vernier calipers?
we do it with I mean when you can saying this is biodegradable.
What I'm only saying is, if this is not working, what will work? So we have been saying, now if you see these 3 bins there, alright, what are those colored bins?
Green.
Okay, what goes into the green bin? Quickly. Think of your homes. What happens when, not to the people who have answered, those who have not answered that day. What is wet waste in your homes? Kitchen garden waste. Okay, that goes. Somebody was told us in a workshop which we were doing pollution control board, green means good waste. Good waste means one which becomes one with the soil. What waste becomes one with the soil? Very good answer. 2 bags are going to Good answer. Very creative answer. They said workshop creative.
Vegetables.
Yeah, more creative that everybody can say.
What comes from the soil has to go back to the
Little more refined, little bit more.
Compost fertilized.
Nature God makes becomes one with the soil. What man makes is the problem. Then you need Ramki to come in to handle it. Otherwise, if everything was God made, it will all go into the soil. You don't need anybody. You don't need all these workshops. It will actually go. All right. What is dry waste? Quickly, anybody in the last table. How many of you here use plastic regularly? You're not supposed to use plastic. Why are you? My home is zero plastic. Refuse. Not daily. You're talking about daily waste. Daily. So plastic. Okay. Then paper. Who uses paper every day here? Now digital, all WhatsApp messages. I don't know. I forgot to write so many years ago now. Handwriting has gone bad. Who uses paper to write? All your paper. All your paper. Not even one-sided. At least one-sided. Paper. Metal. What metal do you get every day in your home? Every day? Every day? So the problem is we sometimes hype up a situation. Anyway, very quickly, can you just segregate from that? So, okay, then finish. Right? What's the red one? Red bin? What? So the girl said, green good waste, red is dangerous waste, she said, and then blue is in between kind of. The red is hazardous waste like your sanitary napkins, medicines. That all doesn't happen every day. So we are going towards zero. What I'm trying to say is, if you analyze your zero and what goes into whatever, please, you're putting everything into the blue bin. Everything goes there. Plastic where? Blue. Okay. What else? तो राम आप बताइए क्या करते हैं रोज आप कचरा कैसे अलग अलग लॉबी में कैसे करते हैं
In our lobby, there is a 3 dustbin. You can have a look: plastic, paper, and can. Because in the lobby there is no any wet waste. And in every room, we are replacing these 2 compartment bins. That's what I was. And one more information: our hotel is Green Key certified hotels. In the west facing area, we are not using a single-use plastic. Even if we are using toothbrush, that's made from cornstarch, comb of the cornstarch. So we are not using a single-use plastic.
Directly, our garbage goes directly into this green directly. Wash it. Everybody, otherwise, 1 plastic cover in each green waste. 20 lakh households in Hyderabad, daily 20 lakh plastic covers. Imagine. And then there's cattle eating. We actually were planning to organize workshops for the cows so that they can open the plastic cover in which the ladies put all the vegetable waste and then they can eat it well. Should we do it? Ma'am? So put it directly into the green bin and it goes to the Swachh Auto directly. So the solution to you is don't use this at all. Don't use this. So reduce first. Reduce, becoming zero, khatam ho gaya ma'am. So abhi they found it, whatever they're trying to classify this, and they say you have paper, you have cans, everything demarcated separately. At least this is there. In your gated communities, what you should do is first is segregation of the waste, very, very important. And then maybe Ishwarga didn't amplify. It's your responsibility. Any institution which is generating more than 50 kgs of waste, you have to find your own method, do whatever. Ramji, government, nobody will come. I'm not asking what will the government do. Government is just there to facilitate certain things and even stop you from doing something right. So the point is, you segregate your waste, create your compost, gated communities yourself. Paper, plastic goes into the recycling stream automatically. You don't need anybody to take it from there. What is the problem? And why somebody said 2027 tomorrow, Madam Seema ma'am, kal ho sakta hai zero waste if everybody decides.
Yes.
Segregation, composting, and recycling. That's it. It's a very simple thing. We've forgotten our way. That's it. Now everybody discussing solid waste rules, mechanisms. Very simple. Life is very simple. Let's keep it that way, and it'll work. Thank you so much for your time.